Join me, everyone. Let's catch the wave on Arirang Radio. That's right, everyone. Let's catch the wave. Welcome back. We have Hyunwoo in the studio. What's up, Hyunwoo?
안녕하세요, 여러분. 선현우입니다. Hello, everybody.
네, 안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
불금.
불금. I think it's funny how 안녕하세요 can be a question and also an answer.
It could be anything.
It can be anything.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 안녕하십니까?
안녕하십니까?
Yeah, you're basically saying hello, but you're also asking that person if he or she is fine.
Yes. Are you all right? Is everything okay in your life?
Now, people are getting excited because of this segment. Hyunwoo, thank you very much for coming in. We have Mimi Mato from Tunisia saying, wow, today is one of my favorite segments, and I'm glad I can finally learn some Korean expressions with Hyunwoo 선생님.
안녕하세요. What
Miriam.
is her name again? Miriam. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. So we'll be teaching you some expressions, of course, in the first hour, and we will also listen to some of your audio clips in the second hour. So feel free, and if you have any questions for our 선생님 here today, send them in to us. We also have some audio clips, and we'll take care of that in the second hour. If you want to participate with your voice messages, you can act, you can sing, you can talk. Pretty much anything with your mouth.
Well, as long as it's comprehensible.
That's right.
As Korean.
Audible. We will air it on the program. The email address is catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. We'll be waiting. For now, let's jump into the first expression. I love the drawing, Hyunwoo, by the way.
Thank you. I did my best.
Yes.
So
here we go.
I drew 2 whales and 1 shrimp because the expression goes something like...
Is that a whale or is that a shark?
I wanted to draw whales, but they ended up being more like
they look
sharks.
like sharks.
But they don't have the, sharks.
The fins?
Fin, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, the expression is 고래 싸움에 새우 등 터진다.
Uh-oh. 고래 싸움에 새우 등 터진다.
Yes.
Can you explain the words here first?
Okay, the first word is 고래. 고래 means whale.
고래?
Yes.
No, that's from a gag concert show.
Exactly. And 싸움 is a fight. And 고래 싸움에 means in the fight between whales.
Mm-hmm.
새우, shrimp. 등 is the back of the shrimp, like the back of, anybody. And 터진다 is to be kind of, burst. Yes.
Burst. Blow up.
Yes. So in the fight between or among whales, a shrimp's back is
going
burst.
to explode.
Yes.
So basically it means what? That you're stuck in the middle?
Yes, sort of. And also, like, shrimp has nothing to do with the fight of the whales. I mean, a shrimp is too small to cause anything to the whales. So the whales are just fighting, and because of the, blows and attacks and everything, the shrimps are dying.
A victim.
Yeah, they're just
unnecessary victim.
Exactly, innocent victims.
When do you use this expression in daily life?
Like when 2 big companies are fighting, lawsuits and stuff, or they're competing in a neighborhood, and this mom and pop store is actually, getting some harm from their, over the top competition. They're like opening up stores and they're like making their stores bigger and bigger, and then the stores in the, in between, they might die. It happens sometimes, and also it can be related to people too. Like if your 사장님 and 부장님, they're fighting, you're the boss, ultimate boss, and your manager.
And then you have to work extra hours.
Exactly. You can't go home. You have to just stay until the fight is over and the peace is retaken.
Yes.
So in that case.
I hope that never happens in your company, Hyunwoo.
So, for example, I fight with one of my coworkers and like someone cannot go home. It doesn't happen. Not in my knowledge.
Can it work if let's say you have a meeting with your boss, but your boss is busy, as you said, maybe arguing with someone else?
Yeah.
And so because you can't do the meeting with your boss, then you're basically a victim.
That could be the case too. Or for example, like your boss got a very insulting phone call from someone.
Okay.
And then you were about to submit your report, and the boss looks at your report and just throws it back at you like,
do it again.
Yeah, I don't like it. Do it again. do it all over again.
Yes, this is rubbish.
Yes, like without even looking at it. In that case, you can say that.
Uh-oh. You're a victim. So yeah, you have to be careful when you hand in your report. See if your boss is happy or not. You have to check on that first.
Read the atmosphere.
That's right. 눈치,
Yes.
as we call it. So this is the first expression for you today. Once again, 고래 싸움에 새우등 터진다.
Yes. 고래 싸움에 새우등 터진다.
Yes, you can actually check out the expression on our Facebook page. We have a photo of Hyunwoo and myself with these little whiteboards. You can see the spelling in Korean, but also the romanization and the explanation. We'll be back in just a few seconds after the song break. We have a second expression to introduce. Don't move. Don't go anywhere. 달샤벳, falling in love. There you go, everyone. 달샤벳. And we are back. We have Hyunwoo 선생님 here in the studio. Catch the Wave continues. K-Talk is on the way. The second expression is coming up. The first one was about sharks and shrimps. No, whales and shrimps.
Come on.
I'm joking. I'm referring to his little drawing here. 고래 싸움에 새우 등 터진다.
Yeah.
That was the first expression when you're basically in the middle and you're the victim and two people are doing something and basically all the side effects come back to you and
Yeah.
you can't go home early or you can't hand in your project on time or stuff like that.
Yeah, that happens in life.
Of course.
Yeah.
Stay positive. Yes, hang in there. TGIF, good luck to all of you if you're working or studying right now. We have the second expression, please, Hyunwoo.
That's right. The second expression is also very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We have the word 찬물 in the beginning. 찬물.
Yeah.
So 찬물에도 위아래가 있다.
찬물에도 위아래가 있다.
Yeah.
물 is water. 물 좀 주세요.
Yes. 물 주세요. Please. Some water, please. And
Yes.
찬물에도 or 찬물도 both are fine. And 찬물 is just
Cold water.
like iced water. Do you like hot water
찬물?
or cold water?
I ask for 미지근한 물.
Lukewarm water.
Yes, right. Lukewarm water. So
I see.
that's usually what I get because it's good for my vocal cords and my
I see.
throat.
Maybe I should, start doing that too.
Cold water is not good for you. Yeah?
I've been drinking cold water only
You
my
should
whole
change
life.
that. I'm going to tell your wife.
So here, what we're talking about is the fact that even when it comes to drinking some cold water, which is like commonplace, it's everywhere. It's not like gold or diamond, it's not something that precious in many of the countries in the world.
Yeah.
And just water, 찬물, and 위아래가 있다. There's up and down.
Up and down.
Yes.
Top and down.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? If you have up and down.
I mean, every physical item, every object has the top and the bottom. Your cell phone has up and down, like top and bottom. Your paper has top and bottom. But in this case, what you are describing as top and bottom is the social ladder.
So hierarchy.
So someone is older, someone is younger, someone is, higher in the ranking, stuff like that. So even when it comes to just drinking cold water,
Oh.
something as not so precious as 찬물,
Yeah.
there's
Top and down.
there's hierarchy. So
High end and then basically lower end.
exactly. So if you have some cookies and you just got them from a neighbor and you don't want to just eat them all
No.
before asking someone older like nearby.
Yes.
So you can say 찬물도 위아래가 있으니까 형, you first.
So that's when you want to show respect, of course.
Yeah.
And be
Wait.
polite.
Or when you want to just criticize someone for not showing respect. 야,
Oh.
찬물도 위아래가 있잖아.
Mm.
You can say that.
Yeah. 똑바로 해.
Yeah.
Behave properly.
Yeah. I mean, this can be applied to many things in life. It doesn't have to be just food or drinks, opportunities or stuff like that, like a good book. When there's only one copy of a really fun comic book, you might, you might get the opportunity taken away from you
Yeah.
because you're younger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go. 찬물도 위아래가 있다. 있다. I don't know if there is an English expression for this. Maybe less so because here in Korea or in Asia, they put a lot of emphasis on hierarchy and senior and juniors, 선배, 후배, things like that. It's not really like that in the West, so I'm not sure if they have the equivalent expression.
That's right. And I think there's an expression like this because it's not always such a good, positive thing for younger people.
Oh, too, yeah.
Yeah.
They might disagree.
Yeah.
They might get angry. Who knows? Okay, don't worry. We only have positive vibes here on the program. If you have some questions, let us know because 현우 선생님 is here also in the second hour. We will answer some of your questions. So you can join us on the message board, arirangradio.com/catchthewave. And of course, on Facebook, we also have our page. It's available 24/7. You can go check it out right now. You can click on like. We have about, 6,677 people right now.
Awesome.
So you can, contribute, and you can also leave us your little signing in messages.
I'm here,
Or shout outs. And you can tell us where you're from exactly, which country and which city around the world. I always like to connect with you all, and this is a global radio show. So thank you for your support. In the second hour, we'll be back, of course, and you will also maybe introduce your company and some of the projects you have for next year.
Sure. Yes, I will.
We'll do that.
Tell you more about that.
Okay, and if you want to check out the expressions we just talked about, everyone, make sure you join us again on the website, and you'll find a nice photo of us with the whiteboards and the Korean expressions we just talked about. We'll play some music, and we'll be back very soon, everyone. Don't move. Don't go anywhere. This is Untouchable featuring Kunta Vain. There we go, everyone. We're catching the wave right now. Hallyu is spreading to all corners of the world, and one aspect of Hallyu is, of course, Korean language. Ta-da!
한국어.
한국어.
Yes.
And inside 한국어, you have Hangul.
Yes, the writing system.
Yes, the Korean alphabet, invented by King Sejong the Great.
Yes, 세종대왕.
That's right. I actually went to Gyeongbok Palace, or near Gyeongbok Palace, Gwanghwamun today, and I saw his beautiful statue. He's always there, and he's always very happy.
Yes, he's always sitting on his big chair, like looking down.
That's right.
Over the city.
And it's actually nice if you go walk towards the statue and the monument. You actually see all the letters of the alphabet.
Exactly, in the original format as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's actually quite nice with the dots.
Yes.
And the vertical and horizontal bars.
Yeah, if you didn't know, the original set of Hangul letters were actually more plentiful. There were more letters back then, and people kind of, stopped using some of them to modernize the Korean language.
And now it's simple. It's also considered one of the most scientific language systems.
Yes, as most of our Catch the Wave listeners already know.
Yeah. Well,
yes.
I'm hoping. Otherwise, maybe that's something you learned today.
Yes. I mean, we're not just saying that Hangul is scientific just because it's our language, but
but it's
also
it's scientifically proven.
Yes. It is very easy to learn, so give it a try if you haven't.
That's right. I actually have some friends who can read Korean. They don't understand what they're reading, but since it's an alphabet with consonants and vowels, it's actually quite easy to start reading.
Yes. I was actually supposed to meet somebody last month, and I was doing something somewhere, so he had to wait for me for an hour.
Okay.
And he was here for the first time in Seoul, Korea, and he had 1 hour to teach himself how to read and write in Hangul.
And did he succeed?
By the time I arrived, he had already written his name in Hangul, and he gave it to me.
Oh, wow.
Within an hour. So.
See, that's a great start.
Yes, a great start. Although he doesn't speak Korean.
No. Well, I mean, it's maybe the first step. And some of you are maybe in that situation right now. You're hesitating. Shall I start? Shall I not start? Well, you can start right now with us here on Catch the Wave. We will help you. We also want you to send us, your audio clips. We can correct your pronunciation. We can maybe also help you be more smooth
exactly.
and flowy
Yeah.
with your Korean skills. So send us your audio clips. The email address is catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. It could be a self-introduction. It could be a phrase you learned at school during your Korean class. It could be something you saw in a drama. It could be, I don't know, parts of a song.
Yeah.
Anything.
I think it's been a while since we've received something like really hilarious, something so random that we laughed. But so that's okay.
It doesn't even need to make sense.
Yeah, we're waiting for some random stuff.
Yeah, you could try to invent your own sentence in Korean if you want, even. Be creative.
Yeah, don't invent words, like invent sentences.
No, you can use actual words and try to combine them to
Exactly.
make a sentence.
Yes.
And we will help you. So the message here we have is from Olga in Russia, and she's a very active listener. And she's sending us a message saying, I'm learning Korean by myself. Talk to me in Korean and your program are helping me. And she's been working on this for about 2 months.
Wow.
Could you give me some advice on how I can improve my pronunciation? Here is a little part of my favorite song by Lee Seung-hoon, Rainy Street, and it's sung by herself. We'll listen to it right now, and we'll try to help you with your pronunciation, Olga. Here we go.
비 오는 거를 걸어서 너와 가던 그 길을 눈에 어리는 지난 얘기는 추억일까 그날도 비가 내렸어 나를 떠나가다 날 내리는 비에 너의 마음도 울가 있다면
Nice.
Wow. That's actually not an easy song.
Not an easy song, and it's impressive because she's been studying Korean for 2 months.
2 months only.
Yeah, 2 months only, and she can sing like this.
Yeah, good job, Olga.
You know what? I was paying close attention to find mistakes here.
Yeah, I can
being
show
the
you his
judge.
paper. His paper. He wrote some comments here.
Only found 3 parts where I could possibly suggest some improvements.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you wanna go ahead now?
Yes. The first part, she said 비 오는 거랄. Something like that. 거를. It should be 거릴.
거릴.
Yes, 거릴. And also in the second line, she said 지난 얘기는 추억일까? Make it a little stronger and say 추억일까?
추억.
추억. Memories. And also in the last line, 너의 마음도 울가 있다면. That's what it sounded like to me. So 울고 있다면.
울고 있다면.
If
너의
you are
마음도
crying.
울고 있다면.
Yes. So other than that was
It's a
just
really good start.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great job.
Yeah,
I'm
great
actually
job.
sometimes really impressed because, I don't know, if I didn't speak any Korean at all, would I be able to do what our listeners are doing?
Yeah, I don't think you can.
No, see, Hyunwoo knows me too well. He doesn't think I can. And I think he's probably right. So you listeners are really amazing. Thank you very much.
You know what? I've never actually sent any audio clips to any radio shows before.
Yeah.
So if I had to do that, I would, take, 30 takes, record
record
20 times.
Record it again. Oh, no, I'm not satisfied.
So,
But, I mean, you don't have to be like that. With us, we're very nice, and we're here to help you, and we're here to listen and air some of your audio clips. So you don't have to worry about anything. Just send us your messages. Record yourself with your smartphone, for instance.
Yep.
With your computers. And send us your audio clips. The email address, once again, catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. Olga, thank you once again. We'll send you a little present. What are we going to send her, please?
we have a lot of books that can help you learn Korean, so we will send you one of the books published by Talk to Me in Korean.
Yeah, let's make sure we try to send her maybe a book for the early stages.
Yes.
Because she's only been into this for 2 months.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So thank you very much. And if you listeners listening to us right now are hesitating, shall I send my message? Shall I not send it? Well, send it to us. We'll see what we can do, and we'll try to air it, and we'll help you out. So don't be afraid.
Awesome. So,
Yeah.
thank you, Olga.
Yes, we'll play some music and we will now air the original song Olga Just Sang. When we come back, we're going to answer some of your questions. If you have anything, send us a message on Facebook and also on arirangradio.com. This is 비 오는 거리, Rainy Street, 이승훈. What a nice little song there, just for you, everyone. And that was actually used by Olga for her voice message. Thank you very much. We'll send you a nice little present, and you can also do the same. Win some presents. Send us your audio clips. catchkoreanwave@gmail.com, and we will air those every Friday here on Catch the Wave. We will now move on to some questions, everyone. Get ready. Hyunwoo 선생님 will now be helping us and helping you, actually. We'll start with the first question here. Is that okay?
Yes, sure.
Do you want to with that one or this one?
Yeah, I got some.
You can choose.
Yeah, I have a lot of.
We have too many questions here
in front of me, and I also got some Twitter questions as well.
Okay.
So let's go over some two Twitter questions first.
Okay.
So the first question was about the difference between these two words that are similar. What is the difference between 시간 and 시절 was the question. Can you answer that?
시간 is time.
Yes.
시절 is a period in time.
Yes, in the past usually.
Yeah.
Yes. So when you hear 어린 시절, 그 시절, it's like some duration of time in the past, and 시간 is just time.
어린 시절, that's your childhood.
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah. Or 좋은 시절, like good times.
And if you say 좋은 시간,
yeah,
that's a good time. Like 좋은 시간 보냈어요.
Yeah, I had a good time.
I had a good time with you today, 현우. 좋은 시간 보냈어요.
But you wouldn't say 좋은 시절 because that's too long a period, right?
시절 is in the past. Yeah,
at least a couple of months, years, yes,
decades.
So that's the difference.
Centuries.
And also, the second question is also very interesting because the question was, how do you say thank you for following me on, on social media websites? You wouldn't say 따라와 주셔서 감사합니다.
No. Follow 감사.
Exactly.
Follow 감사.
People say follow instead of follow. Although even when they write in Hangul follow, some people do actually pronounce it with an F. Follow. Yeah, in Korean. So you can say follow 감사합니다 or follow 감사합니다.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so those were some questions from Twitter, and we have even more questions in front of me.
We have a lot of questions. Why don't we start with this one here? We had someone asking us about different levels. Miriam wants to come to Korea to study in a Korean university.
Yeah.
But they're asking her to get level 3.
And she's asking, what is level 3?
Yeah, they want level 3 in Korean. So how hard is level 3? She says, I can read, I can write, I can use tenses, I can make phrases. Not many.
That's a challenge.
But she says, I'm pretty much sure I'm still at level number 1 here. So what is level 3 for Korean universities? Do you know? Do you have an idea, Hyunwoo?
Usually when you are talking about these levels in your Korean proficiency level, it's actually the TOPIK levels, test of proficiency in Korean. So you get level 3 by passing, getting more than a certain amount of points for level 3, and
they have 6 levels in total for
6
TOPIK.
levels. So even if you become really conversational, very comfortable in spoken Korean, it is very difficult to get level 5 or 6. So I think
because you have to be good at writing and reading as well.
Yes, and you have to also memorize some Hanja words, like
That's
Chinese
right.
characters. So if you are comfortable speaking to like strangers in the street, you can ask for directions. You can, I guess, easily pass level 2
Maybe
or
3.
3.
Yeah.
But level 3 is not too advanced, although there are many words that you have to memorize. So, if you prepare for any kind of exam, you have to do a lot of memory work.
But Mimato, I think if you ask that university you're interested in for more details, they can probably advise you and maybe send you some more information.
Exactly. So,
okay.
Yeah, there's also an official website for TOPIK too, so go check it out.
TOPIK, once again, is the Korean proficiency test, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, let's move on to maybe this question.
Uh-huh.
Celine from the US saying, since it's the holiday season, I wonder how I can say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in Korean. That's a good question.
Yes, and
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in Korean.
such a coincidence because on Talk to Me in Korean, we just posted
Oh, did you?
a video for this today.
Oh, see, that's a great coincidence.
Yes.
And she wants to use these expressions to her friends.
Merry Christmas is very easy because it is just the same.
Merry Christmas
Yes, Merry Christmas.
with some more yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
But for some reason, people don't say Merry Christmas. They say Merry Christmas.
Mas.
Yes.
They just go up mas.
Yes. Merry Christmas is Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year it's more difficult than Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
People do say Happy New Year too.
Happy New Year.
In the Konglish pronunciation.
Yeah.
But the native Korean phrase is 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Yeah, 새해.
So if you explain this expression, what is 새해 복 많이 받으세요?
새해, New Year, 복, fortune, luck, 많이, a lot 받으세요. Please receive.
So please receive a lot of luck in the new year.
That's right. Good energy for the new year.
That's right. 새해 복 많이 받으세요, 여러분.
여러분, 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
So that's how you can say Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to your Korean friends. So many of you maybe will be using this online on social networks.
That's right. And also, I think the expression 새해 복 많이 받으세요 sometimes feels like it's a little used too much because you start saying that around New Year's Eve and then you continue saying that until the Lunar New Year, like for sometimes almost 2 months.
새해 복 많이 받으세요.
새해 복 많이 받으세요. Like once
많이
again.
많이 받으세요.
Yeah. So for 2 months people say this.
Sometimes you just say 복 많이 받으세요.
복 많이 받으세요 too.
Yeah.
Or 건강하세요. Please be healthy.
Yeah. 건강하세요. That's also one we use often for our parents or our grandparents.
That's right.
할머니 건강하세요.
Yeah. But first, please just remember Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Very easy. Let me see. Is this a question?
Here's a message from 쿠쿠쿠 재은님
Okay.
from Korea.
Yeah. She says 행복한 방송. 행복한 방송 아드리안. Okay. 방송 듣고 있어요. 지금 아웅 포근해라.
That's a lot of 애교 in one short message.
Thank you very much, 재은 씨, if you're listening to the program for your message.
She's Korean and she's listening to the show while drinking some cafe latte.
Probably.
Yeah.
I like cafe latte too. I'm not a coffee person, but if I have to decide, I either go for the strong one, like espresso with a cube of sugar, or I go for cafe latte.
These days, I usually go for the espresso.
Do you? You need some energy, don't you?
Yeah. And this is also not a question. It's a message.
A little message by Ikram from the UAE. She says, my sister's friend went to Korea about 2 days ago. OMG, I think she's so lucky because this time around in Korea, it's so amazing.
Well, depending on how you define amazing. It's cold, so if you like cold weather, it's amazing.
I guess maybe she likes cold weather because she's from a very hot country.
Yes. Actually, a friend of mine who is from Singapore, she recently went back to her country and she was really, really sad.
Why?
To go back to a warm place again because she enjoys watching snowfall and she was really literally crying.
Aww. Don't cry. You can come back.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And you have to be happy because many people don't have your chance and many people haven't been to Korea yet. Haven't been here yet.
Yes. So Adrian and I will be waiting for you in Korea.
Open arms.
Yes.
My arms are, wide open right now.
Mine are not, but
Open
I'm
your
waiting.
arms, Hyunwoo. Okay. In any case, we'll be playing some music, everyone. We have to wrap up K-Talk with Hyunwoo for this week. However, we will be back next week again for another edition, so stay tuned. If you have any comments, any messages, any feedback, join us on Facebook and also on arirangradio.com. If you want to watch the videos, you can join us, of course, on your YouTube channel.
Talk to me in Korean.
That's right. And you can just type in Catch the Wave also on YouTube and you'll find all the previous shows online. Thank you very much once again. This is JYJ. Be my girl. See you soon.